Hey, what's good, everybody? It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, and joining me as always is my co-host from the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks podcast, Trav the Trash Man Martin. What's good with you, brother?
Hey, I'm here, baby, in the flesh.
Hey, I know that earlier before we started recording, like we had our shirts like this.
Oh
Did
yeah,
you
we
want?
had we
Did
had
you
the
want to
no
do the
no
interviews?
face going.
Do you want to do the interviews like this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hello, I'm Mike. But anyway, we are doing a review for the new American Horror Story, American Horror Stories, which is a Hulu exclusive. And as of right now, they have 3 episodes out. The first 2 episodes is a 2-part episode called The Rubber Woman. And then the third episode that just came out is called The Drive-In. So before we get into today's review, make sure that you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit that bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks.
And like D always says, podcast in the description. Make sure you like, follow, and
subscribe,
baby.
Hey, bro, see, it's like D has a little thing where he's just like Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. I don't know if you watch AEW, but
how you not know what I watch?
Hey, I know you got a lot of stuff on your schedule, man.
Hey, Fighter Fest is always on the schedule.
Oh, okay, I like that. But yeah, so like I said, this is American Horror Stories, which is an anthology of stories that are being told in the American Horror Story universe. Now, when this was first announced, a lot of people, they thought that this was going to be the 10th season of American Horror Story. Is it season 10 or season 11 right now, Trav?
No, season 10.
Season 10, okay.
Right?
So
now you're making me question. I didn't think that.
Some people did. Now, this is its own show, but like I said, it's set in the same universe of American Horror Story. So it's funny because we just got Fear Street not too long ago, and you know, I said that Fear Street was the adult version of Goosebumps, whereas American Horror Stories is the adult version of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Because you have so many different stories. As of right now, there's a total of 6 episodes, but really only 5 because the first 2 was a 2-parter. But Trav, like, what was your take when this series was announced?
I loved it. Yeah, to me, I already knew what it was about because they had already stated they were doing a spinoff thing. So I guess, like you said, a lot of people thought this was the new season, but to me, I knew that this was the spinoff, and I like it, dude. I like the whole you only get a new story every time, and you know it's only 40 minutes, and I kind of like the way that they've been going so far.
Yeah, then I mean, you know, we've had some cast members from the previous seasons of American Horror Story appear up here, and you know, I feel like it's going to be just like the original series. Like, we're going to have cast members. I know that Danny Trejo is supposed to be on episode 4, so I'm really looking forward to that. You know, but I mean, you know, I'm enjoying it so far. I mean, the first 2 episodes, I thought that they did a really good job at establishing that it is in the same universe by putting them in Murder House. And I want to say when it takes place, I'm assuming that this story takes place years after Apocalypse, or probably in our current timeline. Because Apocalypse was like 2018, I believe.
Apocalypse was about 2018.
So I would assume that this is in our time. And you know, the first 2, it tells the story of Scarlett, who moves into the murder house with her 2 dads, and she finds the rubber man suit. She dons it like the bat suit, like they do in the Batman comics, and we find out that she was kidnapped when she was a child, and we also find out that she loves to watch porn, but it's like the BDSM, the type of porn where like people are being hurt, violent porn and whatnot. And she had made a promise to her dads before that she wasn't going to watch it anymore, but they ended up getting somebody to like hack all of her stuff so that way that they could watch it. Well, not watch it, but see what she was doing. And she's still into that stuff. And then like later on, like she has a crush on this girl that she goes to school with, and
There's Jackson, baby.
Yeah, they invite her over to the house, and she thinks the girl likes her, and then we find out.
I knew.
You knew. You had the ear.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. What's it called? I could tell, man. Like that the text message exchange was like really forward. Like
Yeah.
immediately she was talking about, getting in them pants.
Uh-huh.
And what's it called? Yeah, dude. I knew that it was a setup, bro.
Yeah, and they embarrassed her. They did they had a phone in the bathroom and had the whole scenario on live, and people were just talking crap about her because she opened herself up to what was the girl's name? Maya. Sorry, Maya.
I don't remember. I just know it was Paris Jackson.
Yeah, she opened herself up to her because she thought that she liked her, and she betrayed her, and everybody saw everybody at school, and she said that she was going to end up killing herself if the girls didn't come over to the house, and then she ended up killing them inside of and she became the rubber woman. Now,
did you think it was really her, or did you think
it was Tate?
Because when the psychiatrist came to the house, right, and she has to use the bathroom.
Yep.
I don't think Scarlett killed her, right?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
I think that was the rubber man that.
That was the rubber man actually that killed her. Okay, so. Did you think it was her? Did you think it was the rubber man again?
I think it was the rubber man.
Oh no, I know it was her for real, but when you first saw it.
Oh yeah, I thought it was the rubber man. I didn't.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't think that she was going to kill her, and I love how she made mention that there was another therapist in the house, and it was the therapist from I can't remember the family's name, but from the first season.
From First Murder House. They had the maid in there too.
Yep, she was in there, and what was Tate? Wasn't it Tate Landon?
Man, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time. I believe that was his name. The character that Evan Peters plays, I believe it was Tate Landon.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Langdon.
Tate,
okay. Tate Langdon. He makes a cameo, but it's like it's not him.
It's not. Yeah.
You just see the shirt, and you're just like, oh, okay, like that's cool.
Same with the clown. They paid homage to the clown or whatever, but I seriously doubt it was the person that played the clown.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
But then in the second episode, it's like we're introduced to Ruby, and she's man, they were in the bathtub together. They was talking. Ruby tells her story, and pretty much like Scarlett, she is staying home now. Like she doesn't even know that her parents are dead. Like there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the house right now. And of course, because it is the murder house. And, I thought that it was cool how the story wrapped up, how none of the girls wanted to kill her to get revenge and stuff like that. And she made a promise that she would come home every year for Halloween. Because that's the only time that the dead can leave the house. I'm trying to think, man, it's a movie or TV show that I've seen where it's like they made a promise that they'll come back. It might be a kid's movie.
I vaguely remember this, but something happens and they break their promise or whatever.
No, I think it's like they come back every year and then until they get older and then they die. I can't remember. But anyway, I enjoy both of the two episodes. Your typical American Horror Story feels and whatnot. And then with Drive-In, you have the story about Kelly and Chad, and they've been dating now for close to 6 months, and Chad is ready to lay some pipe, and Kelly's just like, no, I want it to be special. And they break up, then they get back together, and then they go to this drive-in movie to see this movie called Rabbit. And this movie has a history of causing people to go insane, pretty much turn into like these zombie-like monsters and attack people and whatnot. And I thought it was really good. I mean, we were 3 episodes and I love zombies, and I loved how this movie was able to turn people into these monsters. Now, Trav, I don't know about you, but have you ever heard like those stories, kind of like how the director was saying at the end of the episode, these stories where it's just like MK Ultra and how you can watch certain stuff and it'll make you either purchase something or it'll make you go insane. Like, have you ever heard
all this stuff
like
all that stuff is real, bro. That's why they have that stuff in like product placement and certain things like that. I don't know about the extreme of brainwashing you to turn into a zombie and murder people. I mean, that's a whole nother level. But I know that the government's done like experiments on these things on people and these certain things, bro. Like back in the days, back in the mad scientist days.
Yeah, man. But no, I mean, this one was really cool because, like I said, it's like everybody was just watching the movie, and then they just went insane. And the one crazy part was when the one chick, she was in the car with the other dude, and like he just heard like a bite, and then he looked up, and I'm assuming those are his balls that got spit on the floor, and it was wild, man.
Got the head right off.
Hey, well, you see what she had said early on when she had said something about like, oh yeah, don't be afraid of the ding-a-ling. There we go.
The ding-a-ling. Don't be afraid of the ding-a-ling.
Don't be afraid of the ding-a-ling. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen next. Like I said, episode 4, it's called The Naughty List, and we got your boy Danny Trejo up there. So looking forward to that. We are going to be reviewing that. We're going to be reviewing every single episode that comes out for this season. And then hopefully we get American Horror Story season 11.
No, season 10. No, season 10.
Sorry.
The double feature, bro. Now they released the box art. I don't know if you saw the cover with the alien and like the I don't know if it's vampire or whatever kissing them or whatever, but dude, I'm digging it, bro. And I love how it's July 20, so about a month. It premieres at the end of August, and the final episode's gonna be on Halloween night. So I'm digging that.
Bro, I can't wait, man. But yeah, like let us know in the comments what you thought about the American Horror Stories episodes that have come out so far. Let us know what you're thinking about the entire series. Like, is this something that you're into? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Because there might be some people out there that's just like, no, I'm not feeling this. I just want a solid American Horror Story. But I'll say I'm enjoying this much more than season 9. What was it? 84?
Yeah, I won't say all that though.
Bro, 84, it started good, but then
that's what I'm saying. So it started good. So I can't sit here and let's just say the rest of the episodes suck. You know what I mean?
I hope not.
It's a little premature for me to say I enjoy it more than the last season.
Hey, well,
I don't even think the last season of American Horror Story was the worst. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I don't think it was bad. I just thought that like that season finale was just like, this is it.
It was very lackluster for sure.
I'll say that I still haven't finished watching Asylum yet, and I'm on the season finale, and it's just
Asylum's great, bro.
Every time I try to watch it, man, I always fall asleep. But like I said, let us know in the comments what you thought about it. Trav, let them know where they can find you at social media land.
Hey, that's of course, bro. If you're looking for Trav No Face, you can find me on the Instagram at ZK Audio. Shoot me a follow on the Twitter at TravioSZK. And of course, bro, where they gonna find Benjamin Banks No Face at?
You can find me, your hero, Benjamin Banks at KingBenji_Banks on Twitter and Instagram. And you can find me on Facebook at Benjamin Banks. I should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. Thank you again for watching our review. Check out some of our other reviews and interviews that we have here on the channel. And like I always say, keep that pinky up, stay positive, and put your shirt over your head and look like us. And send us some pictures on Twitter or something at Leveling Up Banks, and we'll retweet them. So yeah, peace.
Thanks again, everybody, for watching another episode of Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Podcast, we got that too. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit that bell for further episodes and notifications. Thanks a lot to our patrons. And if you don't mind, join the Patreon. We'll be having new specials coming up soon.